Hello friends, hope you're having a great weekend. Today we are going to do a pre-market analysis on gold. First of all, let me tell you that I'm so grateful that last week our entire team as well as our viewers have made great profits, and I'm so grateful to receive your messages and your profit screenshots. There are people who send me screenshots of them taking $20,000, $15,000, $18,000, and I have received n number of messages where people have taken more than $1,000 as well. Anyway, so happy to see your messages. Before going to the session, I would request you watch the pre-market analysis which was done on August 17, 2025. On August 17, 2025, I mentioned that gold would travel from 3,320 range to 3,363 range. And let's see what happened after this. This is the same area which I have mentioned in the YouTube channel, and let's see what happened. Market from this area has tapped on the mentioned zone, which is this trendline liquidity area in 3,320, 3,313 ranges, which I have mentioned here. And from this area, market has gone it has given us around 665 pips profit. And this 665 pips profit just happened in one day, which is on Friday. We had a buying demand zone here, and when it was on the buying demand zone, I have told you n number of times that when market is in a demand zone and when there is a news occurring, market will go bullish. So this is the pips which we have taken. Now I believe everyone is happy, and I know that you will be waiting for the next week's analysis. So my dear friends, you know that last few months, like starting from May or April, I don't remember the date, but still everyone has made immense profit in the last few months with the analysis that we have given in YouTube. Now let's see what is going to happen next. For this, I don't wish to make you confused, so I'll take a new chart and we'll start from the beginning. This is the new chart of gold, and first of all we'll go to the weekly time frame. When we go to the weekly time frame, we can see that market is creating a bullish pattern over here. This is a trend line liquidity. This is a trend line liquidity, and here you can see another trend line liquidity. So retailers, this is a very interesting area for retail traders, I would say, and this is a bullish flag for the retail traders. So here what is going to happen is market would go in a pattern like this. I'll show you a similar pattern, same like this. If you come to this area, which is November 2024, market has created a pattern like this, where same flag pattern, where the retail traders were entering here, and it was a huge move. We have made a great profits in this area as well in last year. Same like that, if you move downwards, you can see the same pattern which is repeating over here. See, you can see the same pattern which is repeating over here. Here also you can see the same pattern which is repeating back to back. So while looking into all these scenarios, triangle pattern, triangle pattern, triangle pattern, these all are bullish pattern. The same pattern is building over here. This what I'm trying to explain is, this is the retail liquidity zones, or the retail. We can see that the retailers are very interested to buy in these areas. Now let's look into daily time frame and let's see what is happening over there. In the daily time frame, as you know that we have taken entry on May 15, 2025, and we all have made a great profit at this zone. So this was a fib zone. This was a fib zone where we have made a great profit. This is a support zone. This was the main support zone for the gold. So this one was a buy zone. So I am marking it in the orange so that you can understand that it is a fib zone and it is a demand zone. That's it. So this was a demand zone, and I used to mention an order block which is untapped in this area, which is a very powerful demand zone, that there are chances that market can come up to here as well, but at the same time we cannot predict anything like this. It's just a technical analysis. So I'll mark it as a green. All these things are already marked in the previous months. Every day, every week when I do video, I'll mention this zone. And from here market has gone up, and you can see that as mentioned in the last video as well, there is a huge supply zone at the area in between here, that is 3425 and 3500. I'll mark it as a red zone, that is a sell zone or a supply zone. Supply zone means selling zone. I'm giving it as a red, and you can see market has been reacting back to back 1, 2, 3 twice and thrice from this area. So it's a strong supply zone, I would tell you. Now looking from here, market has tapped, let me confirm properly, market has tapped on a fib zone, which is this. This was a buy zone, and it still might be holding some orders over here. So let me change the color for you. This is an orange range, which is a Fibonacci range, and that is also a demand zone. Why I am drawing this, I have already drawn it here, but why I am drawing it again for you is because you need to understand what is going to happen next. I don't want to confuse you. That's the reason why I'm drawing all this. So this all are the support zones and maybe demand zones, we would say. Now it has tapped and went up. Then after this, market from last week, market has taken support from the fib range and an order block range from this area, which is 3,321 to 3,298 range. And this is actually a fib zone or a buy zone. Same, there is an order block as well. I have checked it twice before doing this video. This is a buy zone, I would say. You can see this is a buy zone. Now let's see what happened. Market tapped on this fib zone or an order block zone, it went high. Now let me tell you that market is currently in a sell zone, or I would say market is currently in a supply zone. If I say sell zone, it won't be good. It's a supply zone. Why supply zone? There are chances that it can fall. There are chances that the supply zone can be broken as well. So I cannot say it is a sell zone. So I will give it as a red. I'll give it as a red. This is the zone ranging from 3,371 to 3,391. So this one I'll mark it as red, where you need to understand that this is a supply zone. My dear friends, while looking into this chart, you can see how much profit you have taken. From here buy, from here sell, from here buy, from here sell, from here buy, again sell. So you have seen or taken multiple amount of pips from this mentioned areas. This was also a buy zone. If you see the previous videos, you can understand that this is also an order block. This is also buy zone. We have taken each and every pips profit from all these zones. I'll mark this zone as well because this is also very important zone. So right now, this all areas that you see below are the support zone. This lower time frame support zones and the higher time frame support zones. Now, as market is in a supply zone right now, also there is a trend line liquidity which is here. This is a trend line liquidity. What do you feel? Is it a buy zone or is it a sell zone? If you go to the 4 hours, you can see a huge green candle which has come here, but don't get trapped by this green candle, my dear friends. I know many people would be interested to enter here, but you need to understand there are still chances. There are chances that market would revisit this area. Maybe, we can't say. There are chances that market would visit the area to take orders. So let me see what is going to happen. Maybe gold will come to this range as well. So let me mark this is also a buy zone. The buy zone is in between 3338, 3325. So if you ask me where will I take an entry, I will only take an entry if market is giving me an opportunity where market will go upside, take a sell here, and if it is coming here, then I can go for an entry. This is my first thing, that if I go for a buy, I only buy in this area. But this area, if you ask me, that is in between 3374 to 3391. If you ask me that if I would go for a sell, no, I won't go for a sell, because as I told you, in the weekly time frame, market is creating a bullish pattern. We cannot say what is going to happen next. So in fact, market is in a confusion area. I won't be selling here. I am out of the market. My dear friends, whenever I say I am out of the market, I am out of the market. I won't trade. But there are possibilities that from these zones, there are chances that market, if the supply zone is getting broken in between 3374, 3391, there are chances that market may go up like this and tap on this area, which is the next rejection zone, okay? There are chances, but I'm not sure. But still, I'm not ready to enter at the area of 3371. If this is breaking here, taking a support at 3380, I will go for a buy. That's it. Or else I will wait for the market to come down to this area, maybe like this. If it is coming to this area, I'll go for a buy. This is what I can tell you right now. I would always suggest you that only enter in the market if you have a clarity. If you ask me, do I have a clarity right now? I have given you proper clarity. There are chances that market would go up like this and tap on the next supply zone, or there are chances that market would come here from here, maybe take a support again and go up to the next supply zone. This is what I have to tell you this week. So see this video again and again so that you will understand what will happen in the coming days. Also, I would like to show you the economic calendar, where for this week, coming week, let's see what is going to happen. We have on August 25, which is tomorrow, we have new home sales. I don't know if this news will affect the market, but let's see. August 26, we have a news. Wednesday, we have crude oil inventories. This news can affect the gold. Initial jobless claims, there are chances that it will affect the gold. And we have core PCE price index and all those news as where I won't say that you shouldn't trade in the news time. You can trade in the news time, but you should manage your risks. See, a person who knows how to manage the risk is the true champion in trading. So my dear friends, that's all I have to tell you this week. See you in the coming week. Wishing you all the success. Thank you so much.